Yo, what's going on? Tuesday, December the 15th. What is up? Got a lot to get into here on a Tuesday. Got a lot to get into. Hope you guys are doing well. Signing day eve, early signing day eve, if you will. You see, we're rocking the merch once again. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Cody Gaskins, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning in, sir. Jaden Harris, what's up, man? Again, taking your questions, comments, calls. We'll let people file in here noon to 1 every single day. Taking your questions, your comments, your calls. Got a really exciting announcement as well. I'll let some people file in before I tell you guys. We got a really exciting announcement that I can now confirm with you guys. So some really exciting stuff happening here on a Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. It's a cold one. It's a cold one in the city today. I think the high is like 50. It is a cold one for sure. So, Phil, what's going on, man? Hope you know. I'll go ahead and put out the call-in number 843-790-3377. Taking you guys questions, comments, calls here on a Tuesday. Cocky Neck Gator, what's up, Chase? What's going on? I will go ahead and open up the phone lines. Take you guys questions. I'm sure a lot of the questions will revolve around the coordinator positions, the open positions in regards to the coordinators are concerned. You got your Shane Train sticker. Good. I need to check, see if mine's here. I think mine might get here today. I don't know. Let's see. I'm about to check. If it's downstairs, I'm going to go grab it. Show you guys. Let's see. Shane H.A., how do you get the stickers? TSUS.store. TSUS.store is where you can find the stickers. And the shirts and the merch and everything else. So, yep, all of that. Oh, man. I guess I'd have to go on my website and look. Yes, Phil, I know where you are. 50 degrees is warm. You know what? You know what? I think it's chilly today. It was like 38 when I woke up. So that's that's plenty cold enough for me, my guy. I don't need any colder than that. I'm not a, I'm one of those people. I'll vacation for snow. That's cool and all. But I would love to live at the beach and do that whole thing. So I'll go vacation if I want to see snow. So let's see tracking. I don't know. Damn it. Where is this freaking package? I don't know. Anyways, okay, whatever. That doesn't matter. All right, what's going on, guys? 843-790-3377. Yeah, here you go. So here's the link, by the way. TSUS.store. Pretty simple. There's the link. If you go there, you scroll down just like maybe a little bit, you will see the stickers on there. Lance, what's going on, man? Lindsey Hagler, what's going on? Andrew Bauer, saw some people talking about this, but do you think Shane Beamer keeps the garnet and black helmets, or do you think he sticks with the traditional white? Here's the questions that finally matter, the uniform questions. I'm glad to hear it. We got some uniform questions. I would say, I don't know. That's really interesting. Will he keep the black and the garnet helmets? I think we're going to wear white primarily. I mean, I have no idea, though, bro. I have no clue. Will Shane buy Muschamp Sweet Lake House? I highly doubt it. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Are we hiring anyone today or no? I have no idea. I've heard some rumors maybe that we could be, but, dude, that's all they are is rumors. So I have no clue. Man. I wish I had a better answer for you, but I have no idea at this point. So, again, guys, 843-790-3377 here on a Tuesday. Taking your questions, comments, calls as well. That's what I was about to do. I was about to open the phone lines up. Let's see. William Shue, any word on transfers or flips? Nothing concrete. Nothing, it's crazy. I was thinking about this morning because obviously, like, I'm planning out the podcast for the week. And, normally I think about even last year, we had so much to talk about in the early signing period, right? We just had so much to talk about. And now it's, this signing class, this signing period, it's just tough because you have a new head coach. And that's kind of where the focus is getting the new staff put in place. So, getting that new staff put in place and, recruiting class, the numbers are going to look ugly. Just bottom line, they're going to look really ugly. I'm hoping that as we get to February and we get to that signing period, obviously you're going to have the staff in place and you're going to be able to put together a decent class. At this point, I think if you can finish in the top 50, that'd be a fantastic class. So, top 50 and I'd be happy. So, Phil Carter Harris, hope he keeps all the uni combos. Don't like just white. It gets boring. That's fine if he wants to do that. I personally hope they get rid of the uniforms they had this year. And I hate to say it just because I want all things Muschamp era gone. I mean, I hate to say it, hate to put it that way. And the uniforms we wore this year were awesome, but I hope I want to keep the throwbacks, but get rid of like the throwback being our main uni. No, go back and just no. Get rid of the Muschamp era stuff. Like, we need to start a new era, start fresh. So, Andrew Bowers, I did see that. Colton Gauthier, Omega Blake, Sam Reynolds going to sign their letter of intent. They've actually done a decent job as far as holding on to the class they had in place. Okay, so we've got a fair amount of people in here, guys. So I will let you guys in on a little secret I've been holding back. Obviously, with the merchandise, we've been doing some really good things. You guys have been buying the merch, and I truly do appreciate it. And obviously, the love and support you guys have shown the show has also helped this. But I'm very excited to let you guys know we were actually going to start selling some of the Beamer merchandise at wholesale at a store called Rivals in Florence, South Carolina. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. Again, we're in the process right now of getting those orders fulfilled and getting that made for Rivals. So they don't have them yet. They'll probably have them within the next week and a half or so. Obviously, everything's hectic right now because of Christmas. But yeah, that is the good news. That is the good news. Obviously, again, without you guys' love and support, wouldn't be possible. And obviously, it's just a big deal for the business, and it's a cool thing to get the merchandise at wholesale. Obviously, we did that last year with Palmetto Moon. Now getting another opportunity to do that with Rivals in Florence, South Carolina. So if you're familiar with that, it's a huge store. They say they sell both Carolina and Clemson gear, but it's like this huge warehouse. They sell a bunch of Gamecock stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of the Beamer merchandise. Like I said, once it actually gets in stores, I'll post pictures and post stuff on social media. I want to wait to do that so you guys can see it that way. But a lot of the Beamer merch is going to be in there. So I was able to work that out. And Will over at Rivals, an awesome guy, and he really liked the merch. And yeah, so I mean, again, but without you guys' love and support and obviously showing support to the merch and buying the merch wouldn't be possible. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. I've actually never been to the store, so obviously I'll be going and checking it out. And yeah, just really appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love, support. Obviously, it's a big thing for the business, and I'm really hoping and I'm thinking it's going to be, a big momentum thing and a jump start almost for the merchandise going into 2021, because I'm planning on making merchandise a big part of what we do. That was my plan in 2020, but obviously everything just kind of hit the fan, with COVID. But I'm planning on making it a big part in 2021. I'd like to drop 2 to 3 new shirts every single month. They might be focused on football, or it doesn't matter the sport, just Gamecock shirts in general and new designs and stuff like that. But yeah, really exciting stuff, man, for the business. And it's a great thing for the business to grow in that way. And again, I want to make merchandise an even bigger piece of the business in 2021. But yep, the shirts will be available. Like I said, you guys, I'll keep you updated on social media, and you'll see pictures and posts when those are available. Right now, like I said, we're getting them printed literally as I speak. And, we'll have those available at Rivals, at worst by January 1st, 2021, but they should be in there in the next week and a half or so. But yeah, really good stuff. And again, guys, like I said, I want to stress, I'm so grateful for you all, because it wouldn't be possible without you guys' love and support. I mean, if you guys hadn't shown the overwhelming support to the merchandise on our store, I know for a fact this type of opportunity would not have presented itself. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for sure, man. It's just a pure blessing. So again, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is the good news. Like I said, That is the good news, like I said, as far as what's going on with the merchandise side of things. Really, really exciting stuff. Let's see. El Pato says, did you like the alternate helmets with the Gamecock tail, with the rooster tail? I did not. I'm not a huge fan of those. Maybe if you want to wear those like once a year or once every couple years, but I'm not a huge fan of those, to be totally honest. Like they just, Like I'm not somebody that says, "Oh, we need to wear them like whatever." You know what I mean? I'm not. See, with me with football uniforms, I'm a big less is more guy. I'm a less is more guy. So I'm a less is more. So keep it simple. Just I like keeping it simple. I really do. I think South Carolina, what I'd love to see them go back to uniform wise, the white helmet, the 3 stripes, traditional. Go back to the uniforms we had under Spurrier in 05 and 06, where it was literally just a plain garnet jersey, block C right here. If you want to throw numbers up top, that's cool. Carolina across the chest, no crazy striping. And then on the pants, do the 3 stripes to match on the helmet. It's that simple. I think that's the easiest way to go. I think that's the best look. So I don't know. I mean, I thought the uniforms this year looked really good. So the biggest thing is just making them match. So hold on one second, guys. I think I might have just got my stickers. Hold on. I got to check this. All right, so I did not get my Shane Train stickers, but for anybody interested, by the way, I want to show these dudes some love. They sent me these the other day. These stickers right here. Graveyard Shift, supporting women's soccer since 2016. I know, Phil Harris, you're going to want one of these. I'll shoot you one. But, yeah, these are cool. These are cool. I've got 6 of them. So, and I just ran up the stairs. First 6 people that DM me that want one of these, I will mail them to you personally. So they're pretty dope. I like them. Yeah, one more look. They're pretty dope, right? Those are nice. Graveyard Shift, doing the Lord's work at the women's soccer game. So these stickers are nice. Yo, you guys want one? Again, I got 6. And also DM them on social media if you want one. They'll literally send it to you for free. So yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff. So I was hoping my Shane Train sticker was here, but it's not. So yeah, if you want one, shoot me a DM. I'm also, by the way, going to get more Spurs Up Show stickers and give those out to people. So I just haven't done that yet. Obviously, we've had a lot going on, and but that's going to happen again. I will do like another giveaway for people who don't have stickers that want them. I will mail those out to people. So we also sell stickers on the store, by the way. I don't know if you guys ever want a sticker. They're literally on the store for like $3. Let's see. Texter says, so is Riley and Odom personally your ideal OCDC situation? Also, in terms of uniforms, I think the 60s scholarship leadership helmets as throwbacks would be kind of cool. First things first with the unis, yes. I think that would be really, really dope to see that throwback. That helmet is really, really cool. As far as are Riley and Odom like my preferred, here's the thing. And again, maybe this isn't a popular take. I feel this way on it. I will roll with whoever Shane Beamer wants to hire. Shane Beamer knows a lot more about football than I do. Whoever he wants, I'm going to get behind 110%. Like, I just there's not like kind of like the way I was with the head coaching situation. It's like I'm going to support whoever gets it. Like I don't know. I just look at it like is there a bad hire? Like I'm not like stuck on one guy. You know what I mean? Like for the DC, I think there's like multiple people. Like, so I think Garrett Riley would be a slam dunk hire for obvious reasons. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be a slam dunk hire. So, I definitely would like it in that regard. There we go. Center it up here. Yeah, I would definitely like it in that regard. But, I mean, there's a lot of good candidates. There's a lot of good coaches. And whoever Shane Beamer hires, I'll be cool with it, honestly. Yeah. Beamer's getting paid to make these decisions. Exactly. So Terry Prosser, you need to add Spurs Up magnets to the store, fridge size and car size. I will see if I can do that. I'm not 100% sure if I've got the capabilities to make magnets or not. I'd have to check on that. Can't get this thing right. Here we go. Let's see. Touchdowns, home runs. If we're getting out of Under Armour, we need to sign Jordan better for recruits. I would love nothing more than us to get Jumpman. That would be incredible. So that would be absolutely incredible. Mike Hall. Yeah, Mike Bobo will not be back. That's pretty much given at this point. He will not be back. So Eric Fryer, I would like to see an all-white jersey with the shoulder area having that camo and garnet and white like Navy had their unis this past week, and that would be sick. Pair it with the shiny silver helmets and the giant gamecock. Like I said, man, I couldn't disagree more with you. I'm so much of a less is more guy when it comes to football unis. I just think you have to pick one side or the other. You're either going to go all out crazy like an Oregon, or you need to have some like traditional looking uniforms. Like, I don't know, like pick one side or the other. If South Carolina wants to just go all out craziness and make wild looking unis, by all means, go ahead. But I don't know. I'm just more like, I come from the school of baseball where baseball, the uniforms are very traditional, like South Carolina, Yankee Grays, Friday night pins. Like they're just very clean, traditional uniforms. I think football, a lot of times, like the uniforms, when you get crazy with them, they look tacky. Like they just look so tacky. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm like the old guy in the room. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Somebody already sending me a text here on the text line about a sticker. Yeah, if you want one of these Graveyard Shift women's soccer stickers, I've got 6 of them. So literally the first 6 people get them. And like I said, if you want one, though, they're on Twitter. DM them. They literally sent these to me for free. They'll send you stickers for free. I think they're just trying to get them out there. It seems like they have a ton of them. So, yeah. So, yeah. And listen, I'm not saying Oregon's uniforms are not dope. Like they are, but I'm saying that like for South Carolina, it's like, okay, do we want to? No way. Hold on. You're joking with me, right? Gosh, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You see, you can't do that. You can't joke with me and say that the coordinator announcement just dropped when it didn't. You can't do that. That's not funny. That's not funny. All right. Yes, sir. And I got your DM, by the way. Guy that just texted me. I got your DM. You can't do that. It's not funny. Everybody's on edge waiting. It's like, come on, man. H-Man 998, next year's schedule is actually about as forgiving as our SEC schedule can get, so there's potential for a 6 or 7 win season. Yeah, I think 500 or better year one is extremely doable. So, extremely doable. Let's see. Tom McClellan, I think we need to take the Block C off of the Gamecock. I mean, I don't think – I like the Block C. I have no problems with the Block C. It is what it is. Yeah, I would love to get Jordan or Nike, though, so for sure. Again, guys, questions, comments, calls. If you haven't done so, check out the podcast drop this morning, episode 339. 339 dropped this morning. I talked about takeaways from Shane Beamer's radio availability yesterday. Went on the local radio here, 107.5 The Game, gave some very interesting comments, some awesome comments, I thought. Guy just continues to kill all of his media availability. Also talked about just thoughts on the coordinator search. And I didn't go in crazy detail because, guys, like I said, I mean, whoever Shane Beamer wants to roll with, I'm rolling with. I think he's going to make an excellent hire no matter what, no matter who he picks. And there's just so many guys that can get the job. But I did talk about it a little bit. And, of course, SEC gambling picks. I moved the SEC gambling picks to today because, obviously, tomorrow I'm going to be focused on signing day. We're going to talk about signing day on the show that comes out tomorrow. I'm actually thinking about making the show that comes out tomorrow more so about why fans shouldn't freak out about signing day this year because – you know, it's going to be ugly. I mean, the rankings are going to look bad, especially tomorrow. So why I think fans shouldn't freak out. But obviously, you know, again, we'll talk all about signing day and break that down. And signing day is always a fun day no matter what. I know it's a little bit different this year just because new head coach. And, you know, last year we had the storylines of Lloyd and Birch and Doty and all that. And, you know, unfortunately right now we don't have that, but still interesting. So I'm sure you guys also saw as well after we got off of here yesterday, South Carolina Clemson has been postponed the basketball game on Saturday. So I will go ahead and tell you guys, for those of you that tuned in, or those of you that are tuned in, what that means for us, what that means for the show. You got a whole next week off. So going to take the entire next week off. We're going to start Christmas break early. Obviously, I'll still be posting stuff on social media and all that, but no podcast, no Daily Crow the entire week next week. I did this last year. I want to do it again this year. My birthday, if you guys didn't know, is on Christmas Day, and I'm going to be home with family and trying to enjoy time with them. And obviously, you guys know I don't take time off really ever, hardly ever. So going to enjoy that next week with family. And I was planning on probably doing a show Monday and Tuesday if South Carolina did play Clemson, but with that game being postponed, just going to go home, enjoy the festivities, hang out with the fam, kind of relax for a few days, relax, if you will. I don't really ever turn the brain off. So, but yeah, that's kind of the plan. So no podcasts, no Daily Crow all next week. And then we'll get back after it December the 28th. But again, I'll be on social media and be around. It's not like I'm going to cut my phone off for a week, but yeah. So enjoy Christmas with the family, obviously. I'm sure we'll all be doing that. So let's see. Joseph, why do you think Odom will be a good hire for DC? Really just people I've talked to. As far and the work he's done. I thought he did a good job on the defensive side at Mizzou. Did a good job there, and then what he's doing with Arkansas. You know what I mean? So now I think he's a well-respected coach. It's not some flash-in-the-pan hire. It's a guy that, is sort of a proven guy, if you will. But like I said, whoever Beamer rolls with, I'm game. You know what I mean? He has made it very clear he's committed to making the best possible hire for us, and I believe he's going to do that. I have no worries when it comes to that. So, let's see. It's crazy the NBA is already back. Like, just wild. They don't have an off season. So, Eric Fryer, hit some golf balls during your time off. Might have to do it. So, it's crazy. I'll be turning the big 3-0 on Christmas Day. So, for those that didn't know, my birthday's Christmas Day. I'll be turning the big 30, which I'm excited about. Excited for the next decade. I don't look at turning 30 as some death sentence like some people do. But yeah, I've always been someone, I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't make a big deal of my birthday at all because it's on Christmas. So you kind of learn to take a back seat. But no, it's cool, man. It's cool. So I'm excited more so, man, to just spend time with family and, spend time with family and hang out with family and, kind of do that whole thing. You know what I mean? Sit by the fire and sit by the Christmas tree and all. I love the Christmas season. So, let's see. Andrew Bowers, do you believe Beamer has all Power 5 coordinators contact him or however he said it? I mean, why would he lie? What incentive does he have to lie? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what incentive does he have to lie? You know what I mean? So, Phil Harris. Oh, I will tell you that because Phil Harris says if we go to the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, I'm very tempted to go. I will be in the Carolinas that weekend anyways. Well, I will tell you this, Phil. I talked to a good buddy of mine this morning, a guy that would know, trust me, like this isn't just a source. This is a guy that would know. I'm just going to say that. He said from his people, he is hearing Gasparilla Bowl. He said he is hearing Gasparilla Bowl. He thinks that's the bowl we will end up going to, which would be in Tampa, which would be awesome. Would be very awesome. I would love that because I can tell you guys, if we go to that bowl game in Tampa, if you thought the first conversation with Steven Garcia was fun, we might be having a follow-up at his house. So just buckle up if that happens. So that's all I'm going to say. That would be the not safe for work edition of Steven Garcia. Yeah, so that's just what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I think it's going to be Gasparilla Bowl. And yes, I do think we're going to go to a bowl game. So I think it'd be fun. Tyrell Campbell Sr., you were dead on about Shiloh. Yeah, I mean, I felt like that was just kind of a given. You know what I mean? His coach gets fired. His dad's coaching Jackson State. Like, it's just the perfect opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, so, I wish him nothing but the best. And obviously, I think he'll do great things. And I'm sure that'll be cool, him playing with his brother and for his dad and all that. But, it sucks for Carolina. I mean, he helped with depth. We're thin now as far as safety and defensive back is concerned, but it is what it is. Well, it's going to happen. You know what I mean? I think there's going to be more guys that you're going to see transfer for sure. So unfortunately, yeah. And the beautiful thing about that bowl game too, Gasparilla Bowl, it's on January the 2nd. So What would be what would be great about that? We get the week. I'm literally looking at my calendar. We'd get the week off next week, and then we'd come into December the 28th, which is a Monday. The game is on January the 2nd, Saturday. It's game week again. We have a game week. So that'd be from my side of things, as far as the content scheduling side, that is a dream scenario, my friend. That is a dream scenario. So Andrew Bauer's breakout player for 2021 is tough. That's tough to say. Offensively, I'll go Rico Powers. Maybe that's one you wouldn't expect. Rico Powers, a wide receiver. Defensively, I'll go Cam Smith. I think Cam Smith blows up, dude. I think he has a fantastic year from the player, the current South Carolina. That's something I didn't mention. The current South Carolina player I talked to over the weekend, he actually told me Cam Smith is the best defensive back on the roster. Better than J.C. Horn, better than Israel McQuamu. Best pure cornerback they had on the roster. So take it for what it's worth. I don't think he'd just say that. You know what I mean? So take it for what it's worth. I think Cam Smith blows up next year. So yes, I think we will get a lot of guys from the transfer portal. Yes. Lindsey Hagler, wonder what COVID restrictions on fans in the stadium would be like. I'm sure very similar to what you're seeing now, 20%, blah, 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 all that stuff. So speaking of hold on. I thought Gasparilla Bowl was January 2nd. I mean, I could be wrong, but is it? Oh my God, is it the 26th? Well, dang, that just really throws a wrench in everything, doesn't it? Why did I think January 2nd? What bowl game is January the 2nd? Well, whatever. Anyways, we'll find out Sunday what bowl game we're going to. So we'll find out what bowl game Sunday we're going to. Gosh, that would. Well, all right. We might not be taking next week off if that's the case. So I mean, hey, we got a bowl game December 26th. We're going to roll with dang. That's interesting. Okay, never mind. We'll figure that out. All right, cool. Whatever. We'll figure that. Okay, December 26th. I'm completely wrong. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So that'll be interesting. But what I am hearing, I can say this. Sunday, we should find out. That is when bowl selections will happen. We should find out Sunday after all the championship dust is settled and all that good stuff. So I don't know. I thought it was. I don't know why I thought. You know why it is. You know why it is, because if you go to. Hold on, dude. I feel like I have too many people sending me things. Hold on. Let me go to the let's see. You know what it probably is? We're talking about two different bowl projections here. Because the ones I've been posting on, Jerry Palm from CBS Sports is the one I've been going off of. Okay, and he said, so he says the Gator on January 2nd. That's his projection. My guy has been hearing Gasparilla Bowl, which is not on January the 2nd. Okay, that would be December the 26th. So that's where the confusion is. So that's my guy. I apologize. That's my bad. I just was not thinking there. My guy is saying Gasparilla Bowl on the 26th. Gator Bowl would be on the 2nd. Obviously, I hope we get the Gator Bowl. Whatever. If we go to Gasparilla, it is what it is. So that's the confusion. Sorry about that. Anyways, and that's where Jerry Palm of CBS Sports thinks we're going, is the Gator. We will see. Better than we deserve, and I'll take it. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Let's see. By the way, just a quick reminder, Kevin Harris still leads the SEC in rushing. Now, yes, okay, I was about to say, if it's the Gator Bowl, I will 110% be there. If it's Gasparilla, I can't make any promises on that one. So, Stevie Odom, thoughts on Shiloh leaving? I mean, I expected it, and it's just one of those things that, you know what? I mean, your coach gets fired, and his dad was coaching at Jackson State. I mean, it just made sense for him. Um, you hate to see it from the sense of depth, and you think he was a guy that maybe could contribute next year, but I mean, I don't knock the kid, man. It makes sense. It makes sense. And I'm just going to tell you, there's going to be more guys that transfer, 100%. So there are going to be more guys that transfer. There's no doubt. Let's see. Mike Hall, I think Derek Mason would be a good DC. I mean, yeah, he's a good defensive coach. I mean, it's just impossible to win at Vandy. That's the biggest thing. It's just impossible to win at Vandy. Najee Harris is, I think, I posted the graphic this morning too. Najee Harris is, he's not very far. I mean, he's literally 44 yards or 54 yards away. So he's probably going to end up leading, but he also played more games. I mean, also played more games. So, you know. John Gibbs, when we beat Clemson in Georgia again, will you make beating our rival shirts? Oh, I'll make any type of shirts trolling our rival, bro. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. People don't realize, man, the more we win, the better business does. The more we win, the more funny, hilarious T-shirts I can make. So, yeah, that would definitely happen. Jerry Withrow, will the offense go to more tempo or not? I think it'll go more up-tempo, modern spread, all that good. It's going to be a more modern offense. So, yes, I think so. So, Thomas Walker, easier to take over a 2-win team or a 6-win team? I mean, probably take over a 6-win team, I would say. I mean, yeah. Wheels on the bus go round and round. I mean, I would probably say a 6-win team because it's not as much to build, wouldn't you say? I mean, I feel like that's a trick question. I feel like that is a trick question. Tyler Noel, make a Dabo the Clown shirt. That's I've thought about that. I don't want to get a cease and desist from Barstool. Man, that'd be a funny shirt. That'd be a funny shirt for sure. Might have to do that. I don't know. Might have to do it. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls here on a Tuesday signing day eve. Like I said, guys, we'll have a lot of signing day coverage tomorrow. I know it's a little bit different. Signing day is weird this year because of, we're focused on the coaching search and who we're going to hire as coordinators and all that. And recruiting is kind of on the wayside right now. So, just kind of is what it is. And, it's something you got to go through, but still going to be covering signing day either way. So very excited to do that. Chandler Bryant, when we return to the hardwood, our next game is scheduled for next Wednesday at home against SC State. I have no idea. I have no idea. So Mike Hall, Pigeon Forge. How about that? That's a fun spot. It's very fun. I hope you're having a great time. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm actually going in January on vacation with the family to Universal Studios. Believe it or not, we're going to the theme park. So that'll be fun. That'll be very fun. I'm excited. Very excited. So Sean O'Brien, Dabo the Clown shirts would be great to wear for the next game in Clemson. Yeah, I'll probably get inventory of those made, honestly, because I think those will probably sell like crazy. Dusty Rhodes, can't wait for baseball. I'm literally, I was thinking that yesterday. Honestly, I cannot wait for baseball season. I love it, man. I love it. I love it, dude. And I think that, I think we're going to have a really good team this year. I really like this squad. I really love this pitching staff. I'm excited for baseball, man, for sure. Let's see. Mark Sharp, is your source saying we play Liberty and Gasparilla Bowl? Did not say who we would play, but my source is saying Gasparilla Bowl is most likely. That's what he's hearing. Now, Jerry Palm of CBS Sports has said Gator Bowl. It'll be one of those two, I think. So we'll have to just wait and see. This Sunday is when we'll find out, though. So DJ T-Mobile to take on women's basketball. Was the drop from number 1 too far, justified? I mean, I'd say it's probably justified. I mean, you lost. I mean, bottom line, you lost. So You want to get back up, just go win, which I think they'll do. I think Dawn Staley's squad will turn it around. I have no worries there. Andrew Bowers, do we play Clemson home in 2021 because we didn't play them this year? So, yeah, I think they're going to stick to the normal schedule. I don't think you're going to see changes in the schedule. I just think the complications that would arise if you tried to mix up the schedule, I just think it'd be an absolute nightmare. So, I think South Carolina will host Clemson in 2021, yes. Let's see. John Gibbs got 3 throwing 95 miles an hour, I believe. You got a lot of guys throwing over 90. You got some guys throwing some gas. So, yeah, baseball is going to be a much different look this year. I think for the first time in a while, South Carolina really, truly has the arms to go out there weekend after weekend and compete in the SEC. I think they do. I think they finally have that. I think Thomas Farr will probably be one of the better Friday night guys in the SEC. His stuff is electric. I really like Brennan Jordan. I think Brennan Jordan is, or Brandon Jordan, excuse me, not Brennan Jordan. I'm thinking Brennan Malone. Brandon Jordan, his stuff is, I love his stuff. Strike thrower, battler, bulldog out there. So I like, and, there's a lot of other young guys that I will break down as we get into January. Hopefully the schedule comes out soon. I don't know what the schedule is going to look like, but yeah, I mean, I'm pumped for baseball, dude. I'm so pumped. So. Jim Widener, is it true that T-Rob was encouraging kids to transfer after Muschamp got fired? I didn't hear that. I saw that rumor on Twitter, and I don't necessarily believe that. I mean, dude, as much as I was critical of Muschamp and his staff as well, like that seems just, I don't know. That seems out of character for those guys. If that happened, that's a shame. That really is a shame. But I don't know. Don't believe everything you see on Twitter is what I'd say. I don't know. So. I mean, like I said, I talked to a current player over the weekend, and he didn't say anything nearly remotely that. So I feel like that's something that would have made our conversation. That's all I'm saying. So Tyler Noel, best roster we've had since 2013, in my opinion. Got a lot of talent to compete and get to host a regional host a regional this year. Yeah, I think definitely South Carolina is a regional team. I think hosting is not out of the question. I will say for fans for Carolina baseball, the Gamecocks could be really good this year and go 15-15 in conference. I mean, the SEC it's just that tough. You know what I mean? So I know it's tough to say be patient to Carolina baseball fans because the expectations are Omaha every single year. It's Omaha or bust. But no, you're going to see it on the field. I mean, I'm not going to have to tell you guys, oh my God, like, look at this. Bro, you're going to see it talent-wise, the way this team plays, just how much better this team is. There's no question. Andrew Bowers, is RJ Roderick back next year, or does he transfer? I think he probably transfers. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, just my take on it. John Gibbs, middle game for the Clemson weekend is back at Floor Field, correct? Flipping that every year between Bull Street and Floor. Yes. For the next, I think, 3 years, they're going back and forth. So this year, it will be in Greenville. It will be in Greenville once again. Sean O'Brien, originally from Omaha, and being in the heart of College World Series every year is sweet. Yeah, I mean, I've actually never been. So, I'll tell you, I might end up just going next year, just to go, just to take a vacation, even if South Carolina's not in it. So, Brandon Wagner, you see Gus Malzahn made a farewell message to Auburn. Where's our love? And I've seen a lot of people on social media and Twitter talking about this. I had a good friend of mine over the weekend tell me basically that, it's like dog shit. You know what I mean? You know what's terrible about dog shit? You're mowing the grass and you go over it. There's no need to resurface it. You know what I mean? Make it fresh again. Like it is what it is, man. The guy, he got fired. He got his money. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. It is what it is, bro. I don't need a statement from Muschamp. The Muschamp era is over. Bygones be bygones. Chill. He's going to be chilling with his millions. It's all good. So whatever. But I don't need a statement from the guy. So I think it speaks a lot to Muschamp. I'll just say that, though. I think it speaks a lot to the pettiness. And you saw that come out through his players, and you saw that come out through his tenure. The pettiness he has, the chip on his shoulder he has, the screw everybody mentality. I think that it speaks to the kind of guy he is, honestly. But I don't need a statement. He's got his money. It is what it is. We went through the process, and he got his money, and bygones be bygones. Good luck at your next stop. So. Yep. As far as I'm concerned, I'm forgetting the champ era even happened. So Alexander Whittle, did I see correctly that Frank Martin is the new DB coach? Yeah, that was the joke. That's not a real thing. But yeah, that would be hella interesting. That's for sure. Chandler Bryant, will Pickens and Burks transfer or stay? I think both will stay. As from what I've heard. So Jayhawk, start, bench, redshirt, Debo, Farrow, Ace. I am starting Ace Sanders. I am benching Debo, and I'm redshirting Farrow. So. So, Zach Jennings, merch in big and tall sizes. So, on our online store, you can order up all the way to, I believe, a 3X. I think you can order to a 3X. In store at Rivals, the biggest store will be a double XL. So, just to kind of give you an idea. And this show is flying by. We're already 41 minutes in. Time flies when you're having fun. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls as well. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Jack Prosser 7. What's going on, man? Any interesting names in the transfer portal the Gamecocks can pick up? I'm sure that's something that will evolve more as the offseason goes. I don't know of any that really stick out right now that South Carolina would have a better chance with than anybody else. But you'd have to think, is anybody from Oklahoma going to follow Shane Beamer? I think that's the biggest question. Stephen Ledbetter, what do you think about Jay Bateman? I think that'd be a quality hire. Like I said, really, whoever Shane Beamer wants to go with, man, I'm jumping on board. I'm down with it. Because again, I think that Shane Beamer's made it very clear he's going to hire a premier staff. So whoever that is, whoever he goes with, I'm game with it. I'm game. So Eric Fryer, no interesting voicemails. We do have it. I'm keeping it in my back pocket till possibly the Thursday show or possibly a piece of content. But yes, as the coaching search finalizes, you will notice we do have a very interesting exit interview from one of the Gamecocks assistant coaches, and that's all I will say. Stevie Odom, any updates on Lloyd's health? Seen a tweet from him the other day saying he was, quote, finally getting there. So just wondering. I mean, I'm sure he's just rehabbing. I mean, it seems like everything's going well. No news is good news and that type of stuff. So I would assume he's doing well. Mike Hall, I see Mackenzie Milton transfer to FSU. I would have loved to see him at South Carolina. He is tough. Yeah, that would have been dope. That's a great pickup for FSU. I'll say that. Melissa Tripp, when do you think the coordinators will be announced? I don't know. Hopefully soon. Over the next few weeks, without a doubt, but hopefully soon. So, Andrew Bowers, Beamer needs to look into that big tight end that's leaving LSU. If I'm not mistaken, he is a former 5-star. Yeah, Reek Gilbert is the guy you're talking about. I think that'd be a great pickup. Yeah, he's a freak. He is a freak, dude. So, bring him on. Why not? Bring him on. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this. Charleston made it where today is Shane Beamer Day in Charleston. So happy Shane Beamer Day to you all. Maddox Free, what's going on? John Gibbs, hope by year 2 or 3 we get some tall downfield receivers to go with our backfield. Hey, we need them now. I just hope next year we can get something out of guys like Rico Powers, Mike Wyman, Jakari Caldwell. Like, you recruited these guys. There's no way they're all busts. Like, I feel like these are probably quality football players. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Tom McClellan, since Garrett Riley and SMU are not playing their bowl game, why wouldn't he be announced very soon? Again, I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm not the one making the hire, so I have no idea. So, Jack Prosser 7, do you think Beamer convinces Helinski to stay, or do you see him leaving? I don't know. That's a great question. I could see a scenario, honestly, because there's a new head coach, and I'm sure the conversations are positive behind closed doors. I could see a scenario where Ryan Helinski comes back in the spring, battles for the job, and if he doesn't like where he's at that point on the depth chart, transfers. But I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? I thought he'd transfer immediately after the season, but obviously that's not the case. Mike Hall, is Muse coming back? I don't think Nick Muse will be back because I don't think Bobby Bentley will be back. So, Tyler Noel, you had Joe Cox as your wide receiver coach. What did we expect? Guy was a QB. I mean, hey, give Jason Barnes over at Dutch Fork a shot. Former Gamecocks wide receiver. Why not? My call, I think Kalinsky wins the job next year. Maybe he does come back and wins the job. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he comes back and just rides the bench, though. I can tell you that much. So that was my biggest thing. I just think if he's not in line to start, I don't know why he'd come back. Why wouldn't he go somewhere else and try to take their starting job? I just, you know. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls as well. 843-790-3377. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Also, check out the podcast drop this morning. Check out the podcast that dropped this morning, episode 339. So really good stuff. Oh, let's see. Bryant Hughes, 78. We need to recruit for the O-line. We're getting pushed around too much. Dude, we need to recruit for everything. Bottom line, we need to recruit for everything. So Maddox free. We shouldn't have folded on high star in-state recruits like Jalen Hyatt. I agree with you, 110%. I agree, absolutely. So Stevie Odom, as much as I love watching Shy play, Carolina needs to find them another Alshon, get some size at the wide receiver position. I mean, listen, I think it's a huge advantage to have that size, and we all love watching guys like Sidney Rice and Alshon, these really big-bodied guys that can go up and get the football. Brian Edwards was another one. But you can win with small, quick guys. I mean, South Carolina did it. Ace Sanders, Bruce Ellington, Nicky Jones. I mean, ideally, you'd like to have a mix, but you can win with both. You just need to go find some playmakers. I don't give a damn if they're tall, short, whatever they are. Go find some guys that can make plays. So, Joe Anders, hold on now. What, Joe? What did you ask, Joe? Do you think we'll win an SEC game next year? What do you mean? Yes, absolutely. I got us going 6-6. Go look at the projections. Yes, I think we will beat Vandy, Kentucky, and either Mizzou or Tennessee. Yeah, no doubt. Let's see. Tyrell Campbell Sr., Helinski should have 3 years of eligibility remaining, right? Yes, he will. This year didn't count for anybody. So, Tyler Noel, the offense Shane's going to run is going to be a spread. Ryan doesn't fit that mold, no offense, but he can't run. That's my point exactly. I mean, Ryan's not a dual threat guy, and if we're going to run a system like that, give me Luke Doty. Give me Gunnar Stockton. So, DJ T-Mobile, what's the temperature check on the Stockton kid? Is he still committed? He's still committed as far as I know. So, I think as long as Connor Shaw sticks around, I think we still have a great chance to get him. So, yeah. So again, there's different ways to win in college football. You don't have to have big, tall wide receivers. I mean, I like them. I like the big, tall wideouts. They're fun to watch, if nothing else. But you just need to have a system around the talent you have on the roster. You know what I mean? Get the most out of your talent. That's what you need. So. And yes, as far as I've seen, Stockton is locked in as being a Gamecock. Absolutely. So, yep, it's official. 5 years, $2.75 million for Shane Beamer. And I'm pretty sure I posted this like last week. Let's see. Where is this graphic? I know I posted it. Where is this at? Oh, here we go. Yep. 5 years, $2.75 million. Let me post this on Twitter again. Tell me I didn't delete the graphic. I might have deleted. Yep, here it is. $5 years, $2.75 million for Shane Beamer. 5 years, $2.75 million. Michael, sorry, let's talk about why Auburn fired Gus. His buyout is massive and his winning percentage is good, in my opinion. I mean, I know the fans have wanted him out of there for a long time. That's a tough job, man, dealing with Nick Saban. And he actually fared decently against Nick Saban. He beat Alabama a fair amount, but I think it's just one of those things where the faithful have just seen enough. I mean, he's been there, a pretty decent while, I guess. I mean, let's see. Sorry, guys. I was posting this graphic on social media. 5 years, $2.75 million is what Shane Beamer is getting from South Carolina. So, let's see. Yeah, but the buyout that Gus Malzahn is getting, dude, who? These agents, like, who is bending these ADs over the table, bro? Like, I mean, I'm just like, I just know me as a man sitting in a negotiation room with a guy like Will Muschamp, for example, especially a guy like Will Muschamp, and he wants a buyout, I'd be like, Will, nobody else even wants you as a coach. What do you mean? I'm not going to pay more for something nobody wants. It's just wild, dude. So, I don't know, man. These agents, man. Jimmy Sexton's the real MVP, bro. That man's rolling in money too. Jeez. Andrew Bowers, Gunnar Stockton has one more year of high school left. He may or may not even stay committed. Don't hype up the kid just yet before he even officially signs his LOI. That statement right there is why. And as you guys know, you tune in, you see my stuff. I don't hide it. And I would like to add some guys on that would cover this. Like, I'm not a die-hard recruiting guy. I like recruiting, don't get me wrong. And I know it's the lifeblood of college football and all that, but I don't know. It just to me, it don't mean shit that they sign the LOI. So, who gives a damn? You know what I don't know. That kind of sounds bad to say because, again, I know it's really exciting. It's the future of the program, and I get that. But, you make a great point. It's like, I'm excited for Gunner, but, I'm not overly excited. The kid's got to sign his LOI. We got a whole other year to go. A lot can change. So, DJ T-Mobile's $13 million 5-year, a fair amount for Beamer. Yeah. And I think it says a lot about Beamer, too, that he would take that low of a salary. I mean, he knows he's never been a head coach, but he wants to pay his coordinators. So I think that says a lot about him. So Beamer will receive a bonus of $200,000 for an SEC championship game appearance and $250,000 for an SEC championship win, bro. They ought to give him way more than that. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, bro, if you win the SEC championship, bro, you can have it all. I mean, I don't give a damn. Give him the keys of the city. Give him the damn keys of the city if he wins the SEC title. I think I'm joking. Justin Kyle says, the next school to hire Muschamp needs to sign a damn prenuptial that says if I continue to be a shit-ass coach, I get to leave with just the shirt on your back. Bro, the next AD who considers Will Muschamp for a head coaching job should be fired on the spot. Bottom line. Yo, Andrew, what's up, man? All right, never mind. Somebody tried to call in. It did not work. Let's see. Yeah, dude gets a statue for sure. Dude, like I said, give him the keys to the city. So, got about 5 minutes, guys. 843-790-3377. Taking your questions, comments, everything else. Your calls as well, of course. Sean O'Brien, if Doty really shows up next year and produces, it'd be interesting to see if Stockton sticks around, if he thinks he could acquire a starting position quicker elsewhere. I mean, guys don't fear competition. You know, I think that, I mean, I don't know the kid personally. I guess I can't speak for him in that regard, but, you know, iron sharpens iron. You always want to bring in competition, and, you know, I guess we'd have to see. That's a ways off, though. We'd have to see. So, yep. 200,000 for an SEC championship game appearance, 250,000 for an SEC championship win is what Shane Beamer will be getting. That's what his incentives will be. Phil Harris still waiting on that Ray Tanner statue at Founders Park. You know what? People may disagree with you. They may disagree with me. I agree with you 110%. I think Ray Tanner deserves a statue at Founders Park. 100, just absolutely. I know his time as AD has been rough, to say the least, but from the baseball side of things, from a coaching side of things, that man is a legend, and he deserves the recognition. So, let's see. Brayson Haney, Beamer talks about building a team offense around strengths in his players. Who are 5 players on the offense that are considered strengths heading into next season? Doty, Harris, Lloyd, Dylan Wanham at tackle, and Xavier Legette at wideout. So, Maddox Free, what about the Twitch channel? Good question. I might start streaming again. I don't know yet. I tried to see if the guy who did the rosters and everything last year for NBA 2K had done them this year. He actually has not, at least that same guy. So I'm going to try to, if I can find a roster, we'll do it again. So, and then I carry Sand stream NCAA 14. I'm trying to figure out a way to do that as well. So if I can figure out a way to do it where the quality is good, we will do that again. So, Cayman Lightsy, how worried should we be after tomorrow's early signing period as far as overall class? And that's literally what tomorrow's show is going to focus on. Instead of like a early signing day preview, like it's really going to focus on Gamecock fans. It's going to be ugly tomorrow. Do not panic. You know what I mean? Like it's because the numbers are going to look bad. The numbers are going to look bad, whatever. Don't panic. Don't panic because it's going to be ugly. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you should be that worried. I mean, it is what it is. You had to rip the Band-Aid off. You had to change the culture. You had to change your head coach. And that's just what's going to happen. You know what I mean? You've still got till February, which is the actual signing day, to get these guys in. But, you know, I wouldn't be crazy worried. Don't jump ship or anything. So, Jay Hawk, do we think Shane will take over the prestigious first 3-year win record that Muschamp talked about so much? I'm so glad I don't have to hear about that anymore. I don't know, bro. I don't know if he will. Whatever. Who cares? Whatever. It is what it is. Thomas Walker, does Muschamp's firing keep Kingston and Martin off the hot seat for a year or two? Here's the thing. Mark Kingston is on the hot seat because that seat is hot every year if we don't make it to Omaha. So if you miss the postseason in baseball, there might be a chance Kingston's gone. I don't know, right? As far as Frank Martin, that one's really tough too because I like Frank Martin. I'm not calling for his head. I'm not saying fire Frank Martin. But at some point, yes, you've made a Final Four, but at some point, man, if you continue to miss postseasons, you know, it's just like, man, something's got to give, right? Like we're paying money, we're investing money in a product, and we're not getting a return. So, Joe Anders, realistically, if South Carolina looks the same in 4 years as they do now, do you see Beamer being held on to? You're saying if we win 2 games or if we go 4-8 in year 4 and then win 2 games in year 5, no, he'll be fired, and that would be any coach. Any coach would be fired. So, you know, that was the funny thing. People were saying, you know, oh, Chris, you're going to be calling for his head in 4 or 5 years if we're – yeah, bro, if we're in this position again, yeah, you should. There's no excuse for the way the Muschamp – there's no excuse for the way that era went. So, it's like, yeah, it's a given. There aren't many college coaches that are getting 10 years to figure it out. So, but hey, I'll say this even in closing. If you wanted to give Shane Beamer 7 to 8 years to let him figure it out as a head coach and build, I have no problems with that. But Will Muschamp did not deserve that benefit of the doubt. He did not deserve that time. He had already failed elsewhere. There's no need to drag this thing out. At some point, he is who he is. And that was what it was. I mean, that's it. So, again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We'll do it again tomorrow, all week, noon to 1. Stay tuned for any updates. But, again, appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Big things coming. Like I said, if you missed it at the beginning of the show, we are going to have our merchandise in Rivals, a store in Florence, South Carolina. I will post pictures and stuff like that when it happens. We're currently getting all of the merchandise fulfilled, getting it printed. Probably going to have that in those stores in the next week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. But thank you guys so much for the love, support. Couldn't be possible without you. Go check out the podcast. Drop this morning, episode 339. And again, the rest of the week, noon to 1, the Daily Crow will roll on. And obviously, signing day tomorrow. So stay tuned for social media. We're going to have a ton of coverage on that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll do it again tomorrow. Thanks so much.